The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound today, Hunter Green. What's the word on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. Jaron Duran now at the plate.
Jaron Duran.
And we're off and running in a brand new season. The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Marte settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman David Ortiz.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Getting the nod in this one, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
TJ Friedel digs in now.
Number 29, TJ Friedel.
And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right through there, got him. One away.
Second, shortstop, Ellie.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. It features a great veteran presence, Joe Morgan.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game. Just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His first homer of the year. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Misses inside. Ball 2. That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth,
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fought off foul.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Glove flip for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Bangs off the wall.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Cedar.
Runner on at first with one gone. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Out to short, De La Cruz. The flip, there's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now the 0-1. And it stays fair. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the third baseman. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under this one. And that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Opening day here in Cincinnati, and always a good time. You know, Singy, this Reds team may have been swept by the Dodgers in the wild card series last year, but they made some noise.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Terry Francona as well as their pitching staff. It was the loudest of the bunch. The Reds leaned on those arms the entire year. The offense had its moments, but make no mistake, that pitching staff was the reason the Reds reached the postseason.
Ripped on the ground to second. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting sixth, right fielder, MLB, Marte.
Next for Cincinnati, MLB Marte. In the air, left field. Anthony should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. On the ground, out to short. Dive, and he's got it. There's one.
No, you're out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Boston leads off the third inning here on opening day. Singy looking back at their 2025 season. It feels like the Red Sox had an up and down year, but they still reached the postseason.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up, partner. They traded away Rafael Devers in June and still went on to play in October. What a year it was for the Red Sox. And I think the future is pretty bright with players like Garrett Crochet and Roman Anthony.
This one chopped to first, and it goes just foul. Green, a former All-Star, making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2017.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something more straight and velo to it.
At the plate, Roman Anthony.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Marte ranging back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. Jackknifes out of the way. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pedroia in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. To third, Suarez. Over to first. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And ball one.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball three. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the ground right side. Slings to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. His first at bat was a strikeout. Late on that fastball. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Reds,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter,
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's too low. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one ripped, but foul. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
1 out man at first. Next to hit, Ted Williams. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next one misses, and now 3-2. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
This one in the air, center field. Duran on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the left fielder, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fastball is outside. That one misses, and the count now even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. In the air to left center. Anthony settles under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now it's going to be Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Noelvi Marte.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. And that one almost got him. On the ground to short, De La Cruz throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Trevor Story. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 10, Trevor Story.
Also entering the game, Wilyer Abreu. He'll be out in left field.
52, Wilyer Abreu.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
Now into the game, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's the new third baseman.
Number 2, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. Fouled off left side. And before the 0-1, he asks for late on that fastball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
One out man at first. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. 1 for 2. Steer off of first with 2 away. On the ground, Story, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side cuz. West Side players and the West Side thugs showing West Side love.
Roman Anthony will hit
Boston,
next.
Center fielder Roman Anthony.
That one at triple digits.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. First pitch way inside a fastball. And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
First baseman,
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. See you later. A 3-run homer, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Caleb Ferguson will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. Gets him to chase after that one. Williams, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. That one way outside, and it's 1-2. looking for the K. And he'll challenge that called strike. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Puts it away for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Marte under it. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz.
Nope, outside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And fouled off. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Now the left fielder, Will Benson. Sliced hard but foul. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters, pitching on the road like.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Reds down in order. They're down 3-2. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Foul ball there. The 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Burke also getting ready. In the air out to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Abreu takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Caleb Ferguson out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Pierce
Reds,
Johnson
number
will come in,
52,
ready to make his
Pierce
season
Johnson.
debut. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for
You
the
can't
Red
do much
Sox,
better than that
second
on a
baseman
pitch that
Dustin
far outside of the
Pedroia.
strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Bounced out to short. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Morgan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Center field. Anthony settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Noel V.
In now for the Reds, Noel V. Marte.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Pedro Martinez departs. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for Boston,
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Spencer Steer digs in now. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter,
This is J.J. Bleday. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's outside. And that's ball one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Chapman warming up as well. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Upstairs. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it 3-2. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
The 1-0. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft up and throwing for Terry Francona. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 6-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pierce Johnson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Graham
Reds,
Ashcraft
number
taking
23,
over on the mound.
Graham
And we all know
Ashcraft.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Out to short. Sends it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Wilson.
And up to hit
Contreras.
is Wilson Contreras. That one pushed foul. Strike 2. Good eye on that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. That's out to center field. Friedel gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
Here's
Trevor
Story now. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him. 1 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up next
So back to
for
the top of the
Reds,
order. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Up next for the Reds,
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slate will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Boston,
Giovanni
number
Moran
47,
on to pitch here,
Giovanni Moran.
getting ready to make his season debut. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Cincinnati, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Abreu leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Ashcraft in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fastball almost got him there. The 1-2 goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Now here is Roman Anthony. And that one fouled off. This one high in the air to left center. And there's 2 away. Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. And that one hit 97 on the gun. This to third. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 9th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. That one fouled off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Benson. 0 for 3 in this one. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That misses. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him. 1 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. And now Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Here's your 1. And it's fouled away. Hammered, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Giovanni Moran done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Dane Myers. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. On the ground to third, Story. And it gets by him. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
So they're down to their final out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. that's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, Fiskas to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real, you'll think I'm in the Navy, huh? I'm still in the deal, huh?